Hi, good morning. I'm Heather Brose. I am a lead marketer for Aerodef, which has been taking place this week, as well as CMTS. I've worked on the WESTEC event in the past, so I'm familiar with this event you're about to be having here in Long Beach. Just have a few things that I want to be able to walk through with you guys. We have a number of tools, as Chris mentioned, with the dashboard that are available to you. They'll point you out to marketing resources, operational resources, but one of the big things we want to help you with is getting traffic to your booth. So we do a lot of promotion for this show to get people in the building, but it's really critical to make sure that you're talking to your customers to let them know that you're coming, that you're going to be here, where to find you on the exhibit floor. And so we have a few things. Do we have
Yep,
those
we'll
slides?
pass through. We're also going to hear from Kevin from CDS as well. Kevin will be speaking in just a few minutes. So I think her presentation starts, right?
I know, right.
That's my dashboard overview that you just heard.
Oh,
There we go.
there's my slides. Okay. So on the website, under the Exhibitor tab, you will find another tab for the Exhibitor Marketing Kit. And that is a tool for you that has a lot of different information there. One of the things will be listing the directory listing, which you can also find in your dashboard, where you can go in, list the information about your company, put information about your principals. You can post press releases, contact information, social media, all the things that will show up in the online exhibitor directory and information that will show up in your printed directory as well. So that's a key area to make sure that you're updating, and the timelines that we have posted for that will be, you'll get reminders about that, so you'll know that the deadlines are coming up. You'll also be able to access, there'll be information in the marketing kit about guest passes. So not only do we have printed tickets that you can send and give to your customers, but we have multiple options for you to communicate and invite your customers digitally. And so information about those are in the marketing kit as well. One of the tools that helps you with inviting customers digitally is the Exhibitor Referral Suite. And that's a tool that we have and we've used for a couple of years now. It allows you to have a branded landing page that has information with your logo, your booth number, information about the event itself, and an invitation to your customers to register and attend for free. So you'll get a link to that and you'll be able to share that out with your customers. The great thing about using that page is that the people who visit and interact with your page, you get to see data on that. So you can see that you're getting views when people register. You'll know who those people are, and it gives you a way to have a very professional piece of information, piece of collateral digitally that you can share out without you don't have to do anything. As long as your information goes into the exhibitor directory, that information gets pulled into the portal or the referral suite. You'll also have the ability to send emails through there. You'll have branded web banners, so it'll have your booth number, your logo, your company name, so you can put those in different marketing that you're doing. And there's also some tools for social media in the marketing kit as well. So just tips and tricks, things to remember about using different platforms and how that can augment your marketing for the show. Also, new products. So as part of your directory listing for the show guide, you have the ability to list your new products that you're going to be presenting at the show, things that are on the horizon. You can upload a description for those products, photos for those products, and then there's a link directly on the event website that points to those items. So it gets a little bit more visibility for your new products, allows people to see, get a little snapshot of what they look like. So another thing to kind of generate interest, getting them to your booth on site. We talked a little bit about the print and online directory. So this is the information that you'll see. So when you go into your dashboard, you'll be able to go and fill this information out. It's basic information that some companies don't take the time to put in. And in that case, they don't get as much visibility on the website, and they don't get as many people probably visiting their booth. Most attendees come knowing companies that they want to visit, and the way they make those decisions is the information that they see on the website. Primarily, our communications are digital. We do print and all those things, but everything pushes back to the website. So making sure that your profile is as complete as possible will give you the best chance to get people interested in you, in your products, categories, so being able to tag if you're in additive manufacturing, if you're in measurement and inspection, being able to put those tags gets additional visibility when people are searching for a specific category.
Can I?
Sure.
I
Go
just
ahead.
want to jump in here on that. It truly is, because we all know how busy you all are, and really, last thing you want to do is get on a portal and do this. But it's so paramount because the buyer, the attendee, has gotten so much more savvy over the years that they really do their homework now, where it used to be before they would go on the floor and really just work aisle to aisle. They come specifically for certain things, and what we found is the ones who are filled out seem to get the most hits, people coming into their booth. So if you can, I think this is one of the ones you give an asterisk to and make sure you fill out completely, because they will be hunting that out. So
The other thing to keep in mind is that from a marketing standpoint, people want personalized content, right? They don't want just a mass blast of, here's everything that's happening at the event, come and see the show. We do a lot of marketing that is targeted to specific groups. So our attendee base tells us that they're interested in certain product categories, and you list yourselves as having certain product categories, and when we try to communicate with the audience who's coming in, we're trying to match that up. So we may do an email that's specific around a handful of technologies, and then we're sending that specifically to those people who are interested. So if you're not tagging yourself properly, you may not be included as a company to be looked at when we're communicating that with our audience. On here, we talked about the social media. There's, on the directory, there are little icons if you're not familiar for social media. So that's another way to get people interested in communicating and connecting with you. And obviously your website link. If you put nothing else in there, put your website link, get people be able to go further and explore more before they actually get to the show and see you face to face. Can we go to the next slide? So our guest passes, we print and both digital. You'll get the print copies in the mail. You can send those out, hand them out at events. They will be coded, so anyone who registers with that pass that you receive, you will be able to track in your dashboard. You'll be able to know who is coming and where they're coming from, and get a good idea of who you're going to be meeting when you get to the show. Yes?
That is complete contact information, so you can actually reach out to them prior to the show and set up, hey, you're coming to the show, come and see us, we're in this booth, we want to see you. You can set up times ahead of time with them to meet. So it's really a good opportunity. Keep checking that in your resource center. That information is there for you to use.
Yep, so as Betsy was mentioning, just so that we make sure we capture it for our video, that the complete contact information will be there. So the people who are registering using your code, you'll have access to them, and you can reach out to them and schedule appointments on site, or before you can schedule appointments before you get to the show, and really make sure that you're having the best possible chance to communicate or to connect with those people at the show. Digital works very similarly. You get the same contact information is available. It's just another way for you to get the message out. So if you're sending emails, if you've got a company newsletter, if you put a link on your website, whenever you use a web banner. We have a series of web banners that you can link directly to your digital guest pass, and it can be even in your email signature, which is a great way. I do that all the time, is put a banner right in my email signature. And so no matter who you're emailing, you're inviting them to come and join you at the show.
And I just want to make sure, have we introduced Betsy? Did we?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. You heard a little voice from the back, but Betsy runs our registration area and does a phenomenal job, really deals with all the data and everything like that, so.
Also handle event services, so your coordinator, your event coordinator who works with you is Pat Isham, and she is the person that you can call at any time to get help with any of these things that we're talking about.
Yeah, you'll probably come across Pat Isham's name quite a bit leading up to the event, part of the exhibitor services team.
Yep. She will send exhibitor bulletins out, so she'll have information for you on deadlines, things that you need to be aware of, new information coming out about the event, the manual, things like that. So definitely reach out to her if you have questions. If we can go to the next slide. So we talked a little bit about the exhibitor referral suite. We've partnered with a company called Feather, who really focuses on event marketing services and driving visibility for brands and activity through websites. So you'll get your landing page, and there'll be an email template and the banner ad, so you'll have access to those. You can log in anytime. You'll get an email with your login information. So whoever your designated marketing contact is, that's the person who's going to receive this information. If you have not notified us who your marketing contact is, please do so. You can reach out to anyone on this panel, Pat Isham. We want to make sure we get that information to the appropriate person, because sometimes that doesn't reach the right person, and then you don't get to take advantage of those benefits. Sorry, did you have?
No,
Oh,
not at
okay.
all. Great.
So again, you'll have access to give free exhibits-only registration for the event, and you can see the analytics. So not only do you get to track people who register, but you get to see how people are looking at your page. You can see page views just like you would on your regular website, and you get to keep all the leads. So that's another great thing, is you're getting another tool to communicate with people that are interested in the event itself and possibly coming to visit you at your booth. Next slide. So again, social media is a huge tool. How many in the room are really active, their companies are active on social media right now? Okay. So it's a great opportunity to expand your brand's awareness, to really communicate with key groups that you might not reach otherwise. And we have an established social media channel that we promote through. So by connecting in and promoting your social channels, or picking one, if you aren't on all of them, it's fine. Start with maybe one or two and work to kind of build an audience through that. Sharing information is always key. Content will drive views and interaction with your brand. So you don't necessarily have to write a white paper every week, but even just sharing interesting articles, that's helpful too. So being able to include social as part of your marketing plan will help expand your reach, and promoting your participation at WESTEC will help reach people that you might not otherwise do. So the Exhibitor Marketing Kit has some pre-written kind of blurbs that might help you get started. But Kim Pacheco, who is the marketing lead for WESTEC, and our digital marketing team, we have Amanda Krigner and Amanda Menard. They're resources for you. If you have questions, reach out to them, and they can help guide you and give you a little bit more information to move forward with social.
Which names were those again? Could you repeat?
Yep, it's Kim Pacheco is a marketing lead for WESTEC. And our digital marketing team is Amanda Krigner. Krigner. And Amanda Menard. Menard. The Amandas, as they are affectionately called at the office.
And I'll make sure you all have my card in case you forget something, whatever, you can go through me and I'll make sure you get to the right spot. Because to me, once again, and I'm sorry I keep chiming in,
That's okay.
but social media, you know, when asked the question, I saw one or two hands, and believe me, I don't know social media that well, but I do know how well it works for our attendees, our exhibitors who do use it. So please be open to it. You know, it will help drive traffic, and if we can help in any way, Amanda Krigner, phenomenal at it, very excited about doing it too. So if she can be of help to you, we're more than happy to get you on your feet with social media. So thank you.
And that paired up with email, whether it's through the exhibitor referral suite page or through your exhibitor dashboard, those two tools, especially for companies who maybe don't have a dedicated marketing team. I know there's some of you probably in that boat. It's really simple. It's pre-built templates for email, and those will allow you to communicate to the people on your list without having to invest a lot of time in design and content. So I think that's
Great.
my last slide.
Yeah, thank you very much, Heather.